So I'm watching this video, and I'm afraid I'm going to butcher her name. I just kind of clicked on it. It was talking about the Minneapolis school shooting, church shooting, and I just, kind of trying to get everybody's points of view on both sides. Okay, a lot of the videos I've been watching, they're not trying to push one thing or another. They're just, stating the facts, kind of like how the news ought to be doing. Like, here's the facts, you make your own conclusion, and come up with your own opinion on it. Okay, that's what the news should be doing, reporting the facts, and then let you do what you want with the information. Okay. So she's going on and she starts playing the video. I can't remember if it's the governor or the mayor, but it's the guy who's like, for people out there saying, thoughts and prayers, that's not enough. They were literally praying, when they got shot. That guy. Talking about, we cannot judge the transgender community based off of what this idiot guy went and did and shot up a bunch of kids and adults, in a church. Okay. But if a conservative would have went out there and did something like that, Whoopi and The View and CNN and everybody else that's a liberal left and trans and gay and all that would be talking about how violent conservatives are, saying, look at the conservatives, look what they go to guns and they kill innocent people. And everybody on the liberal left would be eating that up. Okay? I don't think there's one conservative person that I know or follow that will say, look at those trans people, how violent they are. No. They do say this person was a trans and was mentally ill. That's the facts. Okay? I need to write some of this stuff down. I have a horrible memory. But how many other shootings and violent crimes were there done by the trans or gay community? I know I have a post out there that talks about like all the shootings and that they were trans, and I do kind of retract some of that because not all of them were actually trans. Some of them were just gay. Okay, so do I go out and say that the liberal left or gay community or trans community is violent and look how horrible they are? No, I don't. Okay. But if you do have a mental illness and you do commit a crime like that, I think that is imperative information. Okay. I think that's, you kind of got to look at it. So, like I said, if a conservative would have done it, oh, look at them, look how violent they are. That's exactly what the liberal left would be doing. So